Hello, and welcome back to Goetia, point-and-click horror game by Square Enix. So let's do a little catch-up first. We are Abigail Blackwood. It's been a while since I played this. Let me try and remember what all my keys are. Abigail Blackwood, daughter of Abraham and Helena Blackwood, and Annie's sister. So we died somehow, and it's been 40 years. Yes, 40 years since we passed. And Annie seems to have summoned a bunch of demons into the house. And you can see these sigils are part of where they're sealed in. So Malefice here, who we saw in the last episode in the form of a great raven, is trapped within these blue areas here. Which means we then also have Foras, Nabiris, Boone, and Paimon trapped throughout the house here. And we found out we can possess some objects. As well, if we open this dumbwaiter, and now we're going to head down to the kitchen. And see what we can find and what other mysteries we can solve. There we go. My young brother, it's been a while since I haven't put your keen mind to the test. How would you feel about a paper chase? First clue, chariot. Happy hunting, R. Smoked garlic. I used to love that smell, but the memory is fading. Smoked garlic is delicious. Oh. Just my alarm going off. There's a sheet of paper on the wall, but why is it blank? How odd. Ah. I do remember we found some powder and a note talking about invisible inks. These plates haven't been washed properly. The meals weren't finished either. There's no food on these shelves. No one's planned on settling in here. Something's preventing me from going any further. It must have something to do with those strange metal sheets bolted to the wall. There's a combination lock on the door. Thick metal door. It also looks like it's made of lead. No. Okay. The feather. When I'm close to this feather, I feel like something is calling to me. But the feeling is vague. I must be missing something. An empty notebook, a torn page, an object that calls to me. Whose message must I decipher? Someone threw this note into the fireplace, but didn't burn. It mentioned some sort of treasure hunt, created by someone named R to his brother. Maybe a reward could be interesting. So this is where we should be. No, we're here. And this is where we want to go. Maybe the code was 1940. No, that's not it. So I'm trying to look for that chariot that might have been from the notes, but I don't think I'll be able to find it right now. Andrea and I sneaked into Father's laboratory, and we found something interesting. There's this weird powder that will show up. Right? I thought I saw... yeah, some kind of white powder. So maybe if we bring that down, we can use it on that white sheet of paper that was on the wall. If it's not the right powder, maybe I'll at least be able to find some nice fireworks. It reads, "The eldest's birth." 28 years old. 31 years old. So 1908. Does that seem right to us? And we're in. I can't say I'm disappointed, but this is not what I expected. Where do those lights come from? So I can't go over here. This is where Malthus' seal is. A must stand for Alexander, I suppose. E for Edward. G for Gabriel. R for Robert. My dear Alexander, I know you disapprove of all this. You have made that perfectly clear. These past few days, forgive me, my dear child, but I must see this through to the end. Our family has suffered too much. I hope you'll find it in you to forgive me for what I did, wherever you are now. I'm sure you are happy where you are. Your loving mother, Annie. Annie, my God, what have you done here? What have you done? It's a very good question. Oh, I don't understand all these sigils, these messages, these experiences, and this silence. I can't stand to be here all alone. What happened to the Blackwoods? And why did I wake up? Where is Annie? This is a nightmare. Father, Mother, please, I'm begging you, come back and help me. Someone's in the kitchen. A noise. Is someone there? I think it came from the hall. I'm not seeing anything. A noise from the ground floor? Is it a friendly presence or something sinister? I have to go to the hall. Those 4 pillars bearing the initials of some sort of tribute to Anne's sons? This whole place is imbued with some unknown kind of magic. It must have something to do with my quest, but for now, I must focus on freeing Malthus and the others to reach the upper floors to find Annie's trail. So there should be something in the hall here. This was already here. So there should be something different, right? I'm not seeing anything different from before. Ah, the broken plates. The crockery's broken. Didn't fall by itself. Oh, there's something on the shelf. Something hexagonal. Just like on the pedestal outside the manor. I should try taking it there. I see. I will let the chariot alone one day. This place let them bring me a fifth horse. If thou hast it, he shall be bareback and fleet as the others. Ildrim's wonder was aroused as he summoned the servants immediately. Bid them bring the harness for the four, he said. The harness for the four and the bridle for Sirius. Delirium then arose. Sirius is my love, and I am his, O son of Ares. We have been comrades for 20 years, in tent, in battle, in all stages of the desert. We have been comrades. I will show him to you. Going on the division's curtain, he held it. While Ben-Hur passed under, the horses came to him in a body. One with a small head, luminous eyes, neck like the segment of a bended bow, and mighty chest, curtained thickly by a profusion of mane soft and wavy as a damsel's locks, nickered low and gladly at the sight of him. Good horse, he said the sheik, patting the dark brown cheek. Good horse, good morning. Turning then to Ben-Hur, he added, this is Sirius, father of the four here. Mira, the mother, awaits our return, being too precious to be hazarded in a region where there is a strong hand to mine. And much I doubt, he laughed as he spoke, much I doubt, O son of Ares, if the tribe could endure their absence. She is their glory. They worshipped her. Did she gallop over them? They would laugh. 10,000 horsemen, son of the deserts, will ask today, have you heard of Mira? And to the answer, she is well, they will say. God is good, blessed be God. Mira, Sirius, names of stars, they are not, O Sheik, asked Ben-Hur, going to each of the four, and to the sire he offered his hand. And why not? Replied Ildrim. Wert thou ever abroad on the desert at night? No. Then thou canst know how much we Arabs depend on the stars. We borrow their names in gratitude and give them in love. My fathers all had their mirrors, and I have mine, and these children are stars no less. There, see thou, is Rio, and there Antares, and that one is Altair. And he whom thou goest to now is Aldebaran, the youngest of the brood. But none the worse of that, no, not he. Canst the wind, he will carry thee till it roar in thy ears like a Kaaba. And he will go there, he will go where thou sayest, son of Ares, by the glorious Solomon. He will take thee to the lion's jaw if thou darest so much. The harness was brought with his own hands. Ben-Hur equipped the horses with his own hands. He held them out of the tent, and there attached the reins. Bring me to Sirius, he said. An Arab could not have better sprung to his seat on the cursor's back. And now the reins, and they were given to him, carefully separated. So this is the paper trail for that led us to chariots, and the next hint is horses. So we can take the object out through here, but it's too big for this hole apparently. So what do we do about that? Not sure what I'm looking at here. Oh, is this one of the paintings? Of course, there are a lot of paintings in this house. So I'm not seeing it yet. Oh no, I found it. It was this guy. John Falco. The novel pointed out by the previous clue is it noted the word horse is circled, but finding a horse in the manor will not be easy. A drawing of what seems to be an old man wearing a hat was hidden under the bronze statuette, a familiar silhouette. The old man's portrait is signed John Falco. What should I conclude? Something about his name? His first name? His identity? Nothing and no one. Maybe it was a rat. This place is quite decrepit after all. Yet another disappointment. I managed to find a curious object in the hall. At least, a wooden hexagon bearing the Blackwood arms. I think I know where to put it. So there's a crack in the floor here, to which an object could get through. But not this one. Wait. Would there be a key anywhere? Hmm. Do you recall this being the key rack? But since it's open and we can't get in, I imagine there's nothing on it we would have need to open the back or the front door. Hmm. So we gotta do something with this pen. But I have no idea what. Well, let's go check out the woods. Well, I guess not. Wait a minute. John Falcon. It's so clever, it actually works. So there's something down here. A sealed room next to the kitchen? I was unaware of it. I would like to take a look. Ooh. The old front door. I wonder where the other panel is. A gigantic raven, demonic sigils, and now a bright orb that can levitate. Looks like a piece of makeshift furniture made out of wine crates. Is it possible to guess what it is? I feel strangely drawn to its shape. Maybe I can learn something from it. Abigail is now able to see traces or details about the history of the most recent owner of an item. Possessing an item and explore with it for a moment to see if something else is highlighted. The last actions of the living might help you in your quest. Ooh, that is cool. So then... I earned some kind of power. I can feel things emanating from some objects. It's hard to explain. It's as if I could see traces of what happened around the object. It could certainly prove useful. So now, as this pen, if there's anything I can do with it, or if it belongs anywhere else, I should see something different. So even a pen can't get through that crack. We can go no further. Interesting. So, I have the torn notebook, and the feather still to do as a side mission. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if I possess that hexagonal piece, if it'll tell me where it goes. Okay, so the area looks different when I'm possessing the pen. Okay, so If that's all different, then that means there must definitely be something I can do with the pen somewhere. Working under the assumption that if the screen changes, there must be something to do. Oh! How come I didn't see these scratches? I recognize this. My treasure box. A ball of string. I used to play many adventures. Some dice I could use to play with anywhere. Something to write with, even in the darkest of night. This isn't mine. Ooh. Abigail. I sure didn't draw this. Is it a sigil? Looks like those that father studied, but none of them was called Abigail. That's our name. Was someone trying to summon us from the dead? Oh. If this is a joke, it's not very funny. And I'm starting to get scared. There's no one here. Everything seems to be frozen in time, and the manor is covered in esoteric symbols. I must find answers. Answers would be nice. So that's interesting. My old treasure box remains intact, but I wasn't expecting to find it here, and with the mysterious item added to my own collection no less. A sigil similar to those of the Goetia, but with my name on it. This item, what it suggests, terrifies me. Okay, this is getting real interesting real quick. I'm loving this. But I think we're going to leave it there for right now, and we'll continue on in the next episode. So until then, we'll see you guys next time.